This is Radio 4. The following gale warning was issued by the Meteorological Office at 2300 GMT.
Look out! There's going to be a gale!
That's the end of the gale warning. But now, the Skivers.
Please welcome our special guest, Lewis Collins.
Hello.
Lewis, we're both very much looking forward to your talk, How to Drive a Capri Very, Very Fast into a barrow load of fruit.
Yeah, and we've already got our coats on some chairs in the pub so we can all sit together and have some lager.
What with you being Lewis Collins?
Actually, my talk's on dwarf conifers for sandy soil. I like gardens.
Well, that's even better, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah. Anyway, Lewis Collins.
Okay, Broyle. Since you've been head of security at Dorothy Perkins, you've been a little difficult to work with.
Yeah, I guess you could say I've got what you might call an attitude problem, sir. You see, when I meet someone in authority, I come right out and say, "Hey, you." You know what you're talking? It begins with B, ends with T, and it comes out the back of a bull backwards. And it doesn't smell nice. And there's something pretty nasty about the smell coming from this case I'm working on.
You mean the changing room case?
You could say that, sir. Looks like there's a few antisocial individuals taking 4 garments into the 3 garments only cubicle.
Right. Give me your report in the morning.
Report, sir? This is no time for paperwork. I mean, hell, sir, if you want to play cat's cradle with red tape, you can do that without me. Give me authorization for an Uzi 9 million. I'll sort it out tonight.
You've got too close to this one, Broyle. You've got emotionally involved. I'm taking you off the case.
Off the case, sir? You can't do that.
Are you disobeying a direct order, Broyle?
No, sir. But I've got some leave coming to me. Is there anything to stop me hanging around Dorothy Perkins as a customer? To get this thing sorted out in my own time?
Broyle, you are one mad bastard. But it might just work.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Not just at the moment, darling. What time do you knock off?
Oh, you arrogant, strutting, walking phallus. Just because your hard, lean, battle-scarred body is giving off a musk of testosterone doesn't mean to say I fancy you. And anyway, I've got to serve this lady here. Hang on. She's taken 4 garments into the 3 garments only cubicle.
Okay, darling. Get down. I don't want to see you get hurt. Okay, madam. So, you thought you could take 4 garments into the 3 garments only cubicle, did you? Well, if we take off this disguise, we can see who you really are, Colonel Gaddafi.
I shall protest to the Libyan embassy.
Yeah, you do that, Colonel.
Broyle, I ought to throw the book at you for acting without instructions. But I'll overlook it this time.
Oh, how can I ever thank you?
I'll tell you over dinner.
Headquarters of the European Space Agency somewhere in Chipping Onga.
Right, gentlemen. The first manned Ariane space rocket is due for launch, sometime after Neighbours on Monday. We must therefore finalise which experiments will be on board.
I still favour the chlorophyll extraction process.
Yes.
Interesting.
How about the one where you take a lump of sodium and you bung it down the bog and then you run away and it fizzes and explodes with the most horrendous bang that cracks the china?
I think the Americans did that on Discovery 4.
the one where you take a locust that stinks of formaldehyde and hide it in someone's pocket?
Yeah, they could do it on day 2 while they're growing watercress on blotting paper.
Yes, good.
Perfect, yeah. What about the astronauts' food? What have you come up with?
Well, the scientists in the lab have developed some food capsules. This one is chicken chasseur. Just pop it down and you really feel like you've had a chicken chasseur.
Excellent. Any other flavours?
Yeah, this one's called Meal with Your Mates. It's curry and 4 pints of lager, followed by much too much chocolate mousse, then some brandies, and a kebab on your way home.
Now, what are we going to do about getting a rocket? Anything in exchange and mart?
Yeah, gone by the time we got there. NASA got it. It was a beauty, right size, and it had nice big fins.
Any other suggestions?
Well, why don't we give the people at the Innovations catalogue a ring?
Yes. Good idea.
News just in. The Ariane space rocket failed to take off today. It made a strange bleep, initialised the astronauts' helmets, and faxed a picture of a horse to the President of Denmark.
Hello, and welcome to Grass Watch, where we ask you, the viewers, to help us catch those gits who've grassed us up. With me, as ever, is Eddie the Chin Bastard.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, the first case is a particularly distressing one. The following is a film reconstruction using actors.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes, what is it?
I saw that man stealing that lady's handbag.
Are you sure, madam? Right, I'll nab him.
Very disturbing case. So, did you see the woman talking to that policeman? She made grass on someone else, so we are keen to catch her as soon as possible. And snap both her legs like twigs on a frosty January morning.
I could just see you doing that, Nick. Yeah, I'm delighted to say that we had a magnificent response to last week's request for information about an organised gang of middle-aged ladies who were grassing on people travelling on trains without tickets. Acting on information received, our officers were able to give them quite a tasty slap.
Well, that's it from Grass Watch, but remember, if you're watching at home, most people hardly ever grass. So sleep well. Unless you're a narc, in which case we'll have you, son.
With a nightmare Lucy. Shoot up things with a nightmare Lucy. I want to wear a balaclava. I want to wear a balaclava. Have a flash bird as my co-star. Have a flash bird as my co-star. Night film. Night film. Cheap film. Cheap film. Noisy film. Noisy film. Rubbish film. Rubbish film. Hip all day in a great big trailer. Hip all day in a great big trailer. Have a BA who's called Michaela. Have a BA who's called Michaela. When the film pans at the cinema, it can go straight to video. Tons of bombs on a bloody great gun. Tons of bombs on a bloody great gun. Film it all at Shepperton. Film it all at Shepperton. I want to be like Lewis Collins. I want to be like Lewis Collins. So do I. But you are. So I am. Brilliant, that. Just a moment is a new offer. Just a moment is a new offer. It's a partner coffee ad. It's a partner coffee ad. Money's the best I've ever had. Money's the best he's ever had. Shake some beans, nod my head. Shake some beans and nod his head. I think I will take that instead. He thinks he will take that. You worked out with the Jane Fonda video. You shaped your body with a Cindy Crawford video.
Now, if you're fed up with those fitness videos, you can try new non-fitness videos.
There's Bloke from the Pub's Pizza Evening. Follow this simple step-by-step demonstration as Bloke from the Pub lies on the couch in front of the telly, stuffing his face with 2 deep-pan spicy mega feasts and drinking tons of lager. Or Bloke from the Pub's Hangover Morning. Copy the easy-to-follow routine as Bloke from the Pub comes into the living room in his nasty pyjamas, finishes the pizza and lager, and induces a heart attack by desperately trying to find a fag down the back of the sofa.
Also available in this series, and for very advanced non-fitness, Oliver Reed and George Best's Quiet Night In.
And now on Radio 4, the next in our series, Teenage Audio Diaries.
Are you going to be there much longer?
I'm getting ready for school. Black t-shirt, black jacket, black tights, black eyeliner, black lipstick, black nail polish, black mascara and black rouge. Usually takes me about an hour, maybe 2. This is my school. I'm doing panel beating and communications GCSE. I want to be a white witch when I leave, I suppose. This is the part where we sit down together, eat together, communicate.
You haven't touched your bread curry.
So?
You look like a corpse in those clothes.
So?
Are you going to do something with your life?
No.
Your mother and I are separated.
So? It's 9 o'clock. My boyfriend Carsten will be here any minute. He's in the SAS.
Hi, babes.
My parents hate Carsten. Costs them a fortune in Windows.
Put your on your hands and circle left.
Carsten's favourite night spot.
Fancy a hold down, Toots?
No.
Another pint of hammerhead?
No.
Cheer up, doll, you look like death.
So? I get on really well with Carsten. He's the only one that really understands me. I'm really depressed. Carsten says he can't see me for 2 years. He's on a top-secret mission in Bournemouth. I always say night to my posters before I go to sleep. Night, Harvey Keitel. Night, Ned's Atomic Dustbin. Night, Lewis Collins. Night.
Thanks very much to our guest, Lewis Collins.
So, Lewis, all set for the pub?
No, I'm going home.
Can we come?
No, you can't.
Can we walk to the bus with you?
All right. You can't get on the bus.
Great. Well, thanks very much, Lewis.
The Skivers was written and performed by Nick Golson and Tim DeYoung, with Peter Bradshaw, Melanie Gedreich and special guest Lewis Collins. It featured the voices of Andrew Crawford and Patrick Allen, and music written by John Whitehall and Jon Magnusson. The signature tune was composed by Simon Brint, and the producer was John Naismith.